In this video, we're going to master basic operations, and we can do that in just 10 minutes. So we're going to be applying the rule of BIDMAS, and this will help you prepare effectively for your Cambridge exam for 2026, 2027 and beyond. So let's quickly look at the first one. So here we have solve for the following. We're going to apply BIDMAS. So we know that division will have to come before multiplication, then followed by subtraction. So we're going to first of all say 10 divided by 2, which will give us 5. Then we have minus 3 times 1 is 3, and our final answer becomes 2. You need to follow your BIDMAS all the time. Now let's look at the second one. So consider the following expression. Write the expression in the simplest form. So I'm going to first of all, if you write your BIDMAS, you see that bracket will have to come first. Bracket, after bracket, then we're going to do multiplication before subtraction. So we're going to write 55. Then we're going to have our minus. Then 1 plus 4 will be 5. We're going to have 5 times 4 first. So we're going to have 55 here. That will be equal to 55. Then minus 5 times 4, which is 20. Now at this point we can subtract 55 minus 20. Obviously that will give us what? 35. So we write out 35 here. So let's go to the next question. Here we are going to first of all work with the bracket before multiplication as well. So 2 times 7 will give us 14. Then we're going to have plus 1 times 3, which will give us 3. So altogether we're going to have what? 17. Then we move to the next question. Here we're going to first of all simplify this bracket. Bracket comes first all the time. So we're going to have 7. We're going to have 7 times. We simplify the bracket. 8 divided by 4 will give us 2. But that will be 2 squared because we have square here. And that will be 7 times 2 raised to the power of 2 will give us 4. And 7 times 4 gives us 28. So we go to the next one. We also going to first of all work with this bracket all the time. If you have bracket in any expression, you're going to first of all simplify by working with the bracket first. So I'm going to say 18 divided by 6, which will produce 3, then raised to the power of 2, all over negative 2. So what do we do at this point? We're going to have 3 minus 3 squared will give us 9, all over negative 2. Now we're going to simplify by saying 3 minus 9 is obviously negative 6, and that will be negative 6 over negative 2. So the negative can strike out negative. Now 2 into 6 will produce 3. So here, consider the following expressions. Write the expression in the simplest form. So I'm going to first of all work with the multiplication. So if I will write the first, which is x squared, then x squared times 5 will give us what? 5x squared, but there is a plus 5x squared. Remember we are working with multiplication first. X squared times 5 will give us 5x squared. Now we can collect like terms. X squared plus 5x squared can be added. And if we add both of them, we're going to have what? 6x squared. So final answer here becomes 6x squared. And let's also look at this. Now consider the following expressions. This looks lengthy, but we're going to let's indicate all the multiplication. Well, multiplication must be done before addition. So we're going to indicate all the multiplication. If we do that, then we have the first, which is 3x. Now 4 times x will give us 4x. That will be minus 4x. Now 4 times y will give us 4y, but there is a plus, so it's going to be plus 4y. Then 5x times y will give us 5xy. So we're going to have 5xy. Hope you're following. And 5x times 4 will give us what? 20x. So let's collect all the like terms. We have 3x, we have 4x, we have 20x. They are like terms. So we can say 3x minus 4x to give us negative x. That is minus x. Then minus x plus 20x will give us 19x. sorry, it's going to be plus 19 because it's minus 1 plus 20. So it's going to be 19x here. Then let's look at this. Are they like things? No. So just go write them the way they are. I'm going to write 4y because I can't add 4y to 5xy, and I'm going to write 5xy. And that is our final answer. So we can simply write it here: 19x plus 4y and plus 5xy. And we go to the finding value of the expression. So we are using this. We're using this to solve this. So I'm going to be substituting x and y into this. So I'm going to have 19. What is my x? X is 2. Then here I have 4 bracket y. What is my y here? 4. Then plus 5 times. What is our x? X is 2 and y is 4. So we just simplify. 19 times 2 will give us 38. 38 plus, and 4 times 4 is 16, and plus, this is 5 times 2, which is 10. 10 times 4 is 40. So we can add all of this. If we add now, what are we going to have? We're going to have what? 38 plus 16, 8 plus 6 is 4. Then we move 1 to here, we're going to have 2, and that will be 50. That will be 58. Yes, 8 plus 6 is 14, then 1 and 3 is 54 plus 40. So all together, what I'm going to have, that will produce what? 94. And that is our final answer. Now we're going to have here, John has a weekend job working in the garden. 1 week he works 8 hours on one job. If he charges an initial £10 for the job and £8 for each hour of work, how much does John earn for this particular weekend? So the first charge is £10 already, plus £8 for every hour. And he worked how many hours? He worked 8. So 8 times 8 hours that he worked, since he's charging £8 for each hour work times 8 hours, that will give us 64. So applying BODMAS, this will happen first. This happens first, so we're going to have what? 10 plus 64. And that produces what? 74. So this is the right answer here. Now let's look at this. Alice says that she has won 5 times as many medals as her 2 younger sisters, Beth and Freya combined. Given that Beth has won 3 medals and Freya has won X medals, X number of medals, find the expression that gives Alice medal total. That will be very so first of all, let's add what Beth and Freya has won. So if we add it together, we're going to have X plus 3. That is what they won. So let's first of all put it in bracket, but that is the sum of what they won. But Alice says that she has won 5 times, so we'll just multiply it by 5. 5 times the sum of what they've won, and this should be the right answer. This should be the right answer. 5 bracket 3 plus X, or 5 bracket X plus 3. Either way, it can be 3 plus X or X plus 3. So this is the right answer. Then number 6, Bill says that in order to figure out what 5 more than 6 times number is, you need to multiply first. Imran says that is wrong and you have to add first. So now let's see who is correct. Bill says that in order to figure out 5 more than a number, 5 more than 6, 5 more than 6 times a number. So what would be 5 more than 6 times a number? What do you think? So we can follow what the instruction says, figure out what 5 more than 6 times a number. So we don't know the number, we can actually say 6 times a number. Let's say the number is 6 times a number. But Bill says that in order to figure out what 5 more than 6, 5 more than that means we're going to plus 5 to whatever 6 times a number has given to us. 6 times a number plus 5 is actually the right thing. Now, if Bill says that in order to figure out what 5 more than 6 times a number is, you need to multiply first. So I can multiply first, then I'll add 5 to it. But Imran says that is wrong, and you have to add first. I can't say 6 plus x. I cannot even say 6 plus 5. So who is actually correct? I can say, who is the first person that said multiply? You need to multiply first, or said by who? Okay, Bill. So Bill is correct. I can circle this. This is actually what? Very correct. Now number 7. Ami invest this is £200 at an interest rate of 5% for 3 years. To calculate how much money she will have after 3 years, she uses the formula below. This is the total amount, A bracket 200 bracket 1 plus 0.05, which is actually the percent, then raised to power of 3 years. Her calculation as follows: 1 plus good to be equal to 1.05, good, then 200 plus 1. Oh, this is it. Her calculation is not correct. Identify the error made. This is the error here. This is correct. This point is correct. But before this addition would have been done, then the power would have been simplified here. So it would have been 1.05 raised to the power of 3. So this is wrong. So this is actually wrong. This part is wrong. Now identify the error made and use the formula to calculate the correct value after 3 years. Give your answer the nearest pound. So now we are supposed, from this point, this very point is very correct. So the next thing would have been what? To have 200 would have been 200 brackets 1.05 then raised to power of what? 3. So if we do that, now we're supposed to have what? We're supposed to have 200. Then we're going to simplify the power here at 1.05, like 1.05 times 1.05, then times 1.05. So this is what we're supposed to do. Then we multiply by what? 200. And that would have been equal to, and this should be 1 point, when we multiply this, what you're supposed to arrive at 1.15, then 7625. You're multiplying this by 200, and that will produce to be equal to 231.525. So the question says give your answer to the nearest pound. We write this to the nearest pound. Let's forget about any other fraction. So this can be approximated, and this here becomes 2. So it's going to be 232 pound. That's what we're supposed to have. Now, before we solve this last question, I want you to pause this video and click on the subscribe button if you've not done that. Remember, you need to subscribe for you to keep getting more video on different topics and some exam preparation hacks that will really help you do well in your exams. You can also share with your friends. So pause the video and do that quickly while we continue. Now, question 8 says, this is a Piot and Michael are brothers who can decide whose bedroom is bigger. The diagram below shows the dimension of each bedroom. So this is a Piot's bedroom and this is Michael's bedroom. So let's help them decide. So whose bedroom has a greater area? You must show your work. So we're going to help them decide. Now we can see the dimension here. This is 2 times 3. So for this space, it's going to be, the area will be 2, length and breadth, 2 times 3, which is going to give us 6 meters squared. And this other side will be 3 times 1.5, and 3 times 15 is 45, and that will be 4.5. Then for this other person, this is 2.5 times 1.5 for us to also get the area, because we need the area of this and the area of this as well. So 2.5 times 1.5, which will produce 3.75. So this will give us 3.75 if we multiply, and this will give us 2.5 times 2.5, that is like 25 times 25, and that will produce 625. So how many decimal places? That is 2 decimal places. That will be 6.25 as well. 6.25. Now, what do we do? So we are going to compare, and let's add this to this. So we're going to have 6 plus 4.5, and that will give us 10.5 for sure. This is 10.5 meters squared for this. So let's also get this. So let's arrange. We're going to have 6.25, then 3.75. Let's add as well. This will be 0, then 1/3. This will also be 0. Then 1 comes here. We're going to have 7 plus 3, and that will be 10. So obviously this is a pilot or bedroom is bigger. This is bigger. So we're able to show our whose bedroom has greater area. So we write so you need to show working this way, just like what we did. His bedroom is actually first bedroom. This actually what bigger, and this takes care of your answer. So before you leave, don't forget to subscribe for more of videos on different topics that will actually prepare you for any of your exams, your internal and external examinations.